There must be moms out there who are where I was so many years ago, raising a large family. For me, it was 5 children under the age of 7, wanting to do the best I could, wanting to give them a Christian education. I was homeschooling and breastfeeding and cloth diapering and really trying to do the best I could. And there were so many beautiful moments. I truly was blessed. So many beautiful moments seeing the children learn new things and being part of that. But at the same time, there was also so much burnout, so much depression, so much guilt, and just a weight on my shoulders as I tried to manage the housework and the babies and my own stress levels. And it was really isolating. Even though I had friends and a church community, just the multiple demands that were placed on me often made it hard for me to get out and get connected to others. And I felt like I was drowning. Also, because of my not the greatest housekeeping skills, I wasn't really desiring to have a lot of people come over. And so it just created this vicious cycle. And I guess if I could speak to a mom who is in that position, I would just want to share that if you're working hard and you're doing your best and you're just trying to help your children, trying to point them in a good direction, but you still feel so overwhelmed, it's okay and probably totally necessary to embrace the fact that you need help. Even though you want to be that parent who's raising them and you want to direct their education, that's great. It's okay to get help, and it's not a failure on your part. If you need help with the housekeeping, the tutoring, the babies occasionally, and just everything, it is totally okay. I'm in a different place today. I have adult children and a preschooler and everything in between. And I outsource a lot more. I outsource science classes and Spanish classes and music things and all sorts of things. And I don't feel bad about it at all. And I look back at the old me and think, why did I feel so bad about outsourcing the needs that I had at the time? I think I was reading a lot of well-intended advice online from homeschooling moms who had done it before. They had raised their large families on a shoestring budget. They had disciplined them well and cooked many home-cooked meals and did it without ever having a babysitter or someone to come in and help them cook and clean. And they just showed their children how to do everything. And I guess it all worked great for them. And you know what? That's fantastic. But I tried the best I could to implement those ideas. And while my children did learn how to cook and clean to some degree, and I tried to have them be responsible, it was still a mess. And it was still such a burden on me. And I cried a lot over things that I really shouldn't have been crying over. Now that I'm where I'm at today, where I'm getting more sleep and I'm willing to ask for help a lot more than I used to, I really see how I just missed out on so much. I missed out on really appreciating those moments and milestones because I was just in such a survival mode. I was so burnt out that I had such a hard time like looking ahead to things like, like little birthday celebrations or what was coming up next. I couldn't hardly plan for anything because just surviving in the moment was so difficult. And like, what was the point of all of that? I feel like today I so appreciate so much more the different moments that I experience with my children. taking care of my sleep, getting help managing my home environment, giving myself breaks where I just go out and socialize on my own have helped me so much to be a more present and appreciative mom and to be more thankful in general. So if you can take anything away from this rambly video, if you are a hardworking homeschooling mom doing your best, especially if you have many children, and if you still feel just burnt out and so burdened, depressed, or anxiety ridden, I just encourage you, please embrace the fact that maybe you need help, whether it's paid or unpaid, and that's okay. I really hope that you can reach out in your own community and find good people who are willing to come alongside you. And it's nothing to feel guilty about. You're doing a huge task, and having community help you along the way is a blessing from God. May God bless you.